Why are assessments missing the mark and fundamentally misunderstanding what students need for the next generation of skills? Now, you might be thinking, okay, I know that assessments have been wrong for a while, and yes, they have. There's various different skills that we've needed to teach students through different subjects, and assessments have needed an injection of something different for quite some time. So this is the complete and utter absence of questioning skills. Now, assessments have traditionally been designed around how does the student provide an answer to a question? What is their method? How do they solve the problem? What are they particularly thinking about in terms of the output of it? But not necessarily how are they thinking about the question itself, whether it's right or wrong in the first place, and evaluating it from that perspective. Because that tends to leak more into philosophical thinking. What is the question? Why is that question correct? Is that question wrong? What should we do about it? How is that going to affect me as a person? And it's that skill and it's that type of assessment that is completely absent in a lot of university courses, but also in pre-university assessments. In pre-university assessments, it would arguably not even exist entirely. But why is this important now? Now, with AI, we're seeing more and more generated outputs. We know we need more critical thinking skills, but particularly we also need that questioning skills. Now, whilst that brings you back to the philosophical element within you, the person who is inherently questioning by nature, one of the key things that we've never really asked teachers, moderators, assessors to look for is how we assess someone's questions. None of them have ever really been told to focus on this part of assessing, and arguably they should do more and more, because one of the key things that you're having when you're going through this is how do you evaluate someone else's question? How do you look at how they interpret what they're looking for within that subject by what they're asking? Is there a particular point that they should be trying to address that they've missed entirely? Are they coming at it from a completely different angle than what the intention should be? Are they going too vague, too specific, or are they looking in the wrong area entirely? What is the structure of the question that they're asking, and how is that then going to lead where they go with their answer ultimately? Now, I would argue that there is elements where these type of skills are taught, but this tends to come through more at the doctorate level, where your question fundamentally informs what your thesis is going to be, and you're going back to that research question all the time. But are there ways that we can incorporate philosophical thinking earlier into that assessment cycle for pre-university students and for the earlier university courses? What are your thoughts? Please drop them in the comments.